Yep, you read that right, guys. It was a $37,000 in one day. So, welcome, guys, to the portfolio update today. So, in this video, I'll break down the portfolio, show you the moves that I made today, share some of the posts from Twitter, and give the shout outs at the very end. Okay, so yes, we closed at $339,000. Yesterday, we had closed at 301,000 something. So yeah, doing the math, it was a $37,000 day today. The biggest daily gain so far. So let's check out what's going on. So after hours, we're still at $338,189.27. So let's see what took place on this crazy day. Man, the Roth IRA was up 14.4% today. 14%. So let's see what happened. In this portfolio, the buying power is still $600. Here is today's return. Rocket had a hell of a day today. I think about almost half of my portfolio value is in Rocket, and Rocket had a hell of a day today, up $15. We started off the day below 25, and now we're approaching 29. Insane. What a great run. AMD calls went up today as well. Those made $390 today. CleanSpark, they returned $114 today. And Rocket, I sold some covered calls actually. When Rocket was shooting up, I'll show you here. I'll show you kind of like my line of thinking. So at 8:49 a.m., 8:49, so which is around here, Rocket basically shot up like immediately 7%. And I thought to myself, okay, I think it's time to sell some conservative covered calls expiring next week. So I sold them at a $31 strike. And, because that's the highest, it hasn't crossed 30 yet. So I figured, okay, for 1 week out, it should be relatively safe. Rocket just continued climbing. So these calls are currently down 86%. So when covered calls are down, that means that the stock has continued to rise up above after selling those covered calls. So those covered calls become more expensive to close. So meaning I don't have to do anything about this negative return. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that I've lost $220 like right now. It would mean if I were to close it, I would have to pay $220 more than what I received in credit. But I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to wait unless Rocket shoots up to $32, $33, then I would roll, and I would roll up and away for a week, 2 weeks, whatever it takes to get above the strike price. Okay. So this portfolio, year to date. Oh wow, yeah, we have a new year to date, guys. Year to date of 11% this year so far, and 159% all time. Nice. Going back to December 11th, 2023. All right, let's check out the other portfolio today. And the big portfolio was up 11.8% today. And why was it up 11% today? It was all thanks to Palantir and Rocket. Today's return. So you can see down here, Rocket returned $13,000. Palantir returned $9,000. And here are the plays. The cash secured puts on AMDL returned $1,200. The AMD calls returned $1,200 today. So all these different plays contributed, meaning like my top 3 biggest holdings, they performed really well today. So I'm just very grateful about that. Let's see. Here we sold some covered calls on Rocket as well. I received, these are the cash secured puts. I sold. So I actually closed out cash secured puts earlier on Rocket Lab. Here we go. So today I realized a 95% profit on cash secured puts that were expiring today. I bought to close them at 4 cents, and I immediately reloaded for another 16 contracts, and I received almost $1,700 expiring next week. So rinsing and repeating. Buying power has gone up a little bit, 214,000. So yeah, so let's look at this portfolio. Is up 10% year to date. Not too bad. The past 3 months we're up 91%, 359% in the past year, and 234% all time going back to August 2nd of 2021. Okay, so let's check out what's going on Twitter. Yeah, look at this. This was yesterday's. Apologies for not posting the past couple of days. I did get busy, with family and stuff in the holidays. But yeah, this is where we were at yesterday. This was literally yesterday, January 2nd. So what did I do? I bought more Rocket Lab. Let's see. Started off the morning with a hole up. Let him build for Chad. Time to build. Gotta love it. Short sellers opening their brokerage accounts right now. Already messed up 2025. 2026 gonna be my year for sure. You guys seen the meme where like inside his pocket he's flipping off? That totally him right now. Let's see. So with cash secured puts and covered calls, sometimes, the profits come in very, very quickly, and you have to decide whether you want to take profits or not. Sometimes it does take longer. In this scenario, all the returns happen today. See, as of yesterday, I was actually down on these cash secured puts, and they returned $2,300 today. So I closed them out at a 95% profit. I thought this was pretty cool. So Christoph, he designed this kind of a fantasy film vibe for Palantir. Clarity is power. I love it. Just warning the people on Twitter. This next portfolio update is going to be wild. Yeah, here it is. Oops. Yeah, it was a $37,786,000 gain. It's really what it felt like today. I was telling my wife, I think we're up 21,000. Oh no, we're up 25, 30, 35. And we just kept, honestly, our reaction was just this. We're just like, shit, okay, okay, I guess. But man, like, I do want to end on a note that I am grateful, for everyone who does keep up. And, I did get some messages, from people who wanted to, know when the next update was coming. Wednesday Cleo, shout out to you. Zod, shout out to you guys. Yeah, like it does mean a lot for people to want to keep up, and, they want to know, how things are going. And one thing I do want to reiterate is I don't want this to be, like some type of guru furu channel where you guys are following my exact trades because I'm doing them. I want you guys to learn from my experience. Like if you see, he sold some covered calls a little too close to the money and the stock dropped, he had to do this or he had to do that. I think those are the lessons you want to learn from, from me and from other people. Try to avoid the people who are trying to tell you exactly what to do with your money, because at the end of the day, like, you're the one who has to, deal with the consequences. So yeah. So to everyone out there, I hope you guys are going to have a great year this year. Yeah, just be grateful for, everything you have, for family, health. Yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you to each and every one of you. Hit the like button, and drop a comment, if you guys stay till the very end. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Monday.